Hi, Maureen Muldoon, and I wanted to give a little video about a question I got on Lesson 14 of Course in Miracles. And if you haven't read Lesson 14, you can go ahead and check out that video that I made on Lesson 14. There's other videos on Lesson 14, but it's a question on Lesson 14. The lesson is God did not create a meaningless world. The idea for today, of course, is the reason why a meaningless world is impossible. Why God did not create, what God did not create does not exist, and everything that does exist exists as God created it. The world you see has nothing to do with reality. It is of your own making, and it does not exist. So the question I got kind of covers, brings up it's a question that would boggle a lot of people's minds. And she basically said, Maureen, as I was reading Lesson 14, I understand what it means that God did not create this meaningless world or this situation. And so it's not real. I understand that, she says. The issue I'm having a difficult time with, is that while God did not create this suffering, as He is all powerful, why does God let it happen? Why does God not do something to stop it? Maybe this is something we'll learn later on. So I wanted to go ahead and answer this because I think it's a great question. So why does God let this happen? Well, the truth is God doesn't know anything about it. So I'll try and explain it this way. Meet Walter. It's our new cat. Hello, friends. We are one with God. Into eternity where all was well, there crept a teeny mad idea at which the Son of God remembered not to laugh. So we're in this place of heaven, of peace, of grace. And then all of a sudden something happens. The baby dies. The girl gets raped. The father leaves the family. There's a divorce. There's a 9/11. There's an earthquake. Whatever it is. The bad news buffet. You've had it happen to you. This thing happens. And it becomes very serious. And we go, this is cause for crucifixion, for anger, for rage. And all of this seems very real. We go, no, God, this is real. This thing that happened, it's real. It happened to me, and it affected me, and I will never be the same. A Course in Miracles says that God actually isn't there to bring your trouble to, because God doesn't actually see the trouble. We have taken this peace where all is well, and we've turned away, and we've basically, this might be perfect, we've basically projected up on the wall of nothing all of our triumphs and all of our terrors. So we're just making these, if you can see that shadow, we're making shadow puppets on the wall. But we forget that we're the ones making the shadow puppets of the terrors and the horrors, and we forget that we're the author of this, and all it is a shadow. All is a shadow, and all we need to do is turn back to God. So if we're having these traumas and these terrors and these triumphs, even if anything that kind of glorifies the ego, we're going to have problems because it's this special relationship that we've set up, and it's a nothing. As soon as we turn back to God, we get to see that. We get to see that nothing ever happened. Nothing happened that is more important than my focus on God. So if this person, place, or thing that I'm holding in crucifixion is pulling my focus, then I have created an alternative altar to this person, place, or thing. And as real as it is, and as powerful as that crucifixion that happened to you when you got knocked down, God can get you back up again. And all you need to do is turn back to God. But God doesn't really know that you got knocked down, because God never saw you leave. You have always been one with God. And that thing that happened out here in the illusion, it's not recognized in heaven. There's a place within you where only peace is, where only love is. You're one with that. And all of the things that you say happened to the body, or happened to the relationship, or happened to the career, or happened to whatever, those all exist within the parenthesis of time. And in God there is no time. So Either we want to define ourselves by what happens to the body, which is such a small little thing, or we want to define ourselves by saying we're one with God, which is eternity, which is infinity. So the answer to the question of why does God let these things happen, God doesn't. We've chosen to get into this classroom. And as soon as we turn back to God, we can remember the truth of whose we are and who we are. And does it take time for some people to unravel the riddles of unforgiveness and step away from this is real? Does it take time to let go of that which we think is real so that we can actually have what is real? Yes, sometimes it does take a little process, but I say this almost at the end of every video. If I can do it, anyone can do it. So we're all students and teachers here. We're all capable of enlightenment. And when we talk about being enlightened, it just simply means that we've let go of this little story, this little teeny little story, and we have come into alignment with who we're really here to be. If I hold on to my crucifixions, I cannot be of service to God. And I've blocked God as well. But if I let go of these little silly crucifixions that did not really need to have a full impact on me, that did not really touch the truth of who I am, then my hands are open and I can be at peace. My kids are home. All right. God bless. Have a nice day. God bless. Namaste. Goodbye, Walter. Say goodbye. Goodbye, guys.